Good morning, and thank you for joining us for SBB Live. I am your host and the publisher of Seniors Blue Book, Amanda Barton, and I'm really excited this morning to be joined by Miss Lois Kellet, who is a member of the Parkinson program with Hope Healthcare. How are you this morning, Lois?
I'm just fine.
Wonderful.
Looking forward to talking to you.
Yes, ma'am, as am I. Well, I just want to hear a little bit about yourself, and then we'll get into what the Parkinson's program truly means to you.
Well, I'm a retired nurse. I worked as a nurse for 40 years, and some of the time I worked with volunteers as a director of volunteers. But I've lived many places in the world, including Germany for 8 years. And I really enjoy living in Florida now. It has the most benefit for my Parkinson's because I can get outside every day and swim in the pool and go for a walk, and I really enjoy that. I'm part of the Parkinson's program through Hope, and I volunteer with them, work closely with Michelle Martin, the director of the program, and I really enjoy doing that. I've met so many people. And the resources in this county are amazing that you can have.
Yeah, that's a real thing, and Hope Healthcare has so many different aspects to it.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit more about your involvement with the program and how it's benefited you personally and those that you've seen, go through the process.
Well, when I came down here in 2015, I was still using a walker, and I had a fall in 2012 that sent me way back with the Parkinson's. When I arrived here, I was still using a walker, and I was not doing many things on my own. When I got involved with the whole Parkinson program, they stressed exercise so much, and they have so many exercise programs to go attend that I started exercising regularly with the programs, and it turned out fantastic for me that I was able to do that. And then I started working with Michelle and teaching people about Parkinson's, because that's very important. If you don't understand how the disease process works, you're not going to benefit from the other aspects of the program. So there are programs of teaching. Yeah. There's exercise programs, there's support groups. And I'm a member of the many support groups, the member of the ladies support group, and a member of the support group that runs out of the Healthy Life Center in Cape Coral.
That's fantastic. Yeah, I know that they had a couple different support groups. During this time, have they taken those support groups virtually?
We're on the air. I mean, we're doing Zoom support groups. We're doing Zoom support groups, and it's the friendships that you develop and the bonding with other persons with Parkinson's is very important, and the relationships between care partners that help take care of people with Parkinson's, that's very important too. We have support groups for that, and we have developed bonds of caring for where people are and what they're doing. So it's been very important that we have support groups online now. And we have exercise classes online.
That's great. That's great.
Yes.
But when were you diagnosed? Tell me a little bit about your story.
I was diagnosed in 2008. And I was in Pennsylvania at that time, living in Pennsylvania. And I, in 2012, had a serious fall and ended up in a coma for 2 weeks, and then had some difficulties getting back my strength, and was doing physical therapy for 2 years before I moved down here and got into the pool and said, this is a difference. The air quality, the air, being able to not be cold when you go outside. Of course, some days are too hot down here. We all know that. But being able to go and exercise was very important, and getting in the pool. You have freedom to move. Parkinson's is a limiting disease as far as movement, and you have the ability to move in the pool.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
I'm so glad that you found this program, and I'm sure it has been instrumental um, while you're here in Florida. What
Mhm.
advice would you give to someone that might be struggling with their diagnosis?
Learn as much as you can about the diagnosis, and then get involved with the groups. There are many groups outside this area too, that have organizations. But I must say, I lived in Pennsylvania for 6 years with the disease, and there wasn't nearly the amount of support as there is here, and the amount of involvement of companies and concern for people with problems with Parkinson's.
Yeah, the hope is
Mm.
definitely near and dear to my heart.
Yes.
There's so many
Yeah.
different programs, and
Hmm.
Michelle is probably one of my favorite people. So
Yes. Yes.
nice to
It's really,
her.
yeah. She really is on top of everything, and directs people where to go and how to get help. And also, she encourager, and that helps.
Yeah.
So we
Well,
really,
I want to just say it's been really nice to get to know you, and I thank you so much for coming on the show today. Do
oh,
you
you're
have
welcome.
any closing remarks that you want to leave our viewers with?
Um, can I say that your book is very important to me too?
Yes, absolutely. You
Yes,
can. Thank you.
yes. I do teach sometimes the classes for the introduction or the support groups. I always have one in my bag, because
Thank
people will say to me, I need this, and you gave me a great referral to a fellow who helped me with my finances and through the book. And I'll say to people, here, there's this in here, there's that in there. This is where you find these things. This is how you do it. And it's a great resource. I love it.
Well, thank you. That makes my heart very, very happy, Lois. I appreciate you throwing that extra plug in there for Seniors Blue Book. I
It
hope you
is a
have a
great
great
book.
day. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
You
you're
who
welcome.
are.
Okay.
Have a
All
great
righty.
day. Bye-bye.